Alright guys, welcome to the third video. In the previous video, we discussed about the unboxing and some basic features of the particle photon and about the pin structure. In this video, we're going to set it up and use the Tinker app which comes on your Android as well as your iOS device.
So, to first get started with, we have to install an app called Particle. Now I have an Android device and when I search it on the Google Play Store, I find an app called Particle made by Particle Industries Incorporated. I've already installed the app, so let's open the app right now. So first, home screen, you get an option called Get Started. Now you have to create a Particle account first. Now I already have a Particle account, so I click on I already have a Particle account and I log into my account. So after I log in, I see a blank screen and I see a plus symbol on the bottom right corner of my display. So I touch the plus icon and I see three options: set up a photon, set up an electron, or set up a core. I have a particle photon, so I click on set up a photon. Now it tells me some basic instructions.
So now that you've got the app on your phone, it's time to power on your photon. I'm using a micro USB cable and an adapter of a mobile phone. And after you've done giving the power to your particle photon, a blue light starts blinking. And now I get my phone. On the phone, I see these instructions and I click ready. Now I see an option of a photon near me which says photon NNJW. Now that's the photon I'm using. So I click on that option and it says connecting to the photon. Now that it's connected to the photon, it asks me which is my Wi-Fi network and which Wi-Fi network should I connect the photon to. Now I click the internet connection I have right now and I put in the password. Now after I've connected to the photon and given the password for my Wi-Fi connection, it gives me a message called setup completed successfully, and I get an option to name my device. How about giving a name like my photon? It's okay to give my photon name. There we go. And I click done. Now after I've done renaming my photon, the list of photons I have and electrons, every particle device I have comes in this list. And it says it's Tinker enabled. So what Tinker is, we'll see in just a minute. I'll tap on this and I see a pin layout over here. So in this pin layout, I can see that on D7 pin number, there is already an LED pre-embedded into the motherboard. So I have to test that LED and I have to turn it on. So what I do is I click on D7 and put in the command I have to give. Now digital read is reading the digital input and digital write is giving out the digital output through that pin. So now I have to test the LED, that means I have to give output to that. So I'll click on digital write. Now D7 acts as a digital write pin. So I click on D7 and currently it's off. And when I click it, it says it's high and this LED starts running. When I click it again, it goes low. That means the LED is not working. And this is Tinker. What Tinker does is it's connected to my Wi-Fi network. When I click D7, it gives a command through the internet on the particle server, and the particle server sends a signal to the particle photon, which is also connected to a Wi-Fi network, and it says that, you have to turn on the digital 7 pin and you have to give an output there. Now it works on all the digital outputs, but there are no LEDs pre-embedded on the motherboard for other digital pins. In the next video, I will be telling you how to connect this particle photon onto a breadboard and install some more LEDs on this and use the Tinker as well as the IDE to control your particle photon through an automated program. So that was it, guys. That was the setting up of a particle photon and using your Tinker app to tinker your particle and switch on the D7 pin and the integrated LED on that using the internet. That is, people, what we call Internet of Things. You give a unique IP address, you give a unique identity to the device which is IoT enabled, and you can control that device from anywhere in the world. You can track where it is. That is what is Internet of Things, and we are going to learn how to use this technology to kind of do any kind of automation through anywhere in the world using a simple programming language that is based on C++. Thanks for watching this video and let me know what you think about this, and do subscribe to my channel for later updates, and yes, please press the bell icon as well. That would help you get notifications when just as soon as I upload a new video on YouTube. So let's go.